Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith, and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Portland Trailblazers going up against the Washington Wizards. Well, for Washington, this is their first time facing off this season. Last year, they split the season series at a game apiece. And here we are, opening night of the new NBA season. Every club at this point can be optimistic. Some teams just looking to make the playoffs, others with much higher aspirations, Kenny.
Yeah, well, some people would say that you can start with a clean slate. But then certain people are saying we're building off of last year. So this is a continuation. But whatever happened last year to some of those teams who didn't reach their goals, they just can wash it out and start. But there are certain teams saying, yes, we are who we were last year, and watch who we are this year.
You want to come out the gate strong. Ernie, I think we're in for an exciting year. And it was a pleasure seeing you in San Tropez on our vacation.
Yes.
That's a nice aqua machine you got.
It was very surprising to see you there, big fella, too.
I was
not
memorable. Invited.
How'd you like my bathing suit, Ernie?
Well, let's get it to Kevin Harlan.
Let's meet the starting lineup, the visiting Washington Wizards. At small forward, Jared Dudley. At the other forward position, Nene. At center, Marcin Gortat. At shooting guard, Bradley Beal. At the other guard position, John Wall. The head coach of the visiting team is Randy Whitman. Small forward position at 6'9", number 8, Al-Farouq Aminu. At shooting guard, standing 6'5", number 9, Gerald Henderson. The other forward position, 6 feet 10 inches, number 17, Ed Davis. At center, standing 6'11", number 24, Mason Plumlee. At guard, 6'3" from Weber State, wearing number 0, Damian Lillard. The head coach for your home team is Terry Stotts. Once again,
This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke.
What's good, guys? The Core 105 here. Another 2K16 gameplay. Let's do this. I have not seen that intro yet for teams. That was a first for me.
Each team took their home game in a 1-1 split. It'll be the Wizards off the tip, all fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So on the floor for Washington, the great pair of Wall and Beal are at the guard spots. Nene and Gortat team up in the paint, and it's Dudley in at the 3 spot. Now here's Nene. And good. You got the English that time as it falls.
Good job there, Kevin, getting himself a little space on the inside.
Davis setting the pick for Lillard. To the inside. And it's Davis missing.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Wall passes to Nene. And Beal kicks to Gortat.
Get in there! Come on.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Takes the 13-footer. That's good.
Well, I'd have to say Lillard is one of the game's best passers right now.
Oh, John Wall's cold. Can't have that.
D. And Wall kicks to Dudley. Pass to Nene. Wall dishes to Dudley. There's a screen by Gortat.
Damn, that's a high jump shot.
And he made sure not to just draw the foul. That was good defense out on the perimeter.
Very good. He's a thinking man's defender. Knows how to bother even the best shooters without being overly aggressive.
Now here's Lillard. Plumlee with the screen from the high post. And he hits the jump shot.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Here's Wall. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. It's Beal on the wing from deep. That's good. And so Wall with the assist.
Thank you, Bradley Beal.
Beal's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Lillard kicks to Aminu. Lillard outside. And a miss there on the triple.
The clear look at the hoop, he doesn't miss many of those.
Here's Dudley.
Get it. Oh, okay.
The slick feed. Dudley's got his first 2 points of the night.
Great pass. John Wall is really good at finding the open man.
Lillard the pass to Henderson. Plumlee with the screen. Henderson dishes to Plumlee. Excellent use of the screen that time.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
Wall with it. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Nene the screen. It's Wall with the drive. And it's sent back by Plumlee. Beal gets a wide open look. Knocks down the 3 ball. Beal's got his second bucket of the night.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Oh, how did he not lose that?
Back to Lillard. Davis sets a screen. Henderson kicks to Lillard. Puts up a 3. Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. A different look now for Portland. Chris Kamen's checked in for Plumlee. Leonard comes in for Ed Davis. And McCollum subbed in for Gerald Henderson. And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Chris Humphries has checked in for Nene. Porter comes in for Jared Dudley. Gary Neal's checked in for Bradley Beal. And Sessions subbed in for John Wall. And Sessions kicks to Neal. The feed to Humphries. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Porter. From 18 feet away.
Oh, come on, man.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
On baseline J, he hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Kamen's got his first basket.
You can't give him that shot. A few open looks are all it takes to get him in a zone.
Here's Sessions. Feeds to Neal. He dishes it to Humphries. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Trailblazers trail by 4. And Lillard kicks to Aminu. 35 seconds left here in the first quarter.
Ooh, damn, he got him.
It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
Out to the right wing.
Oh, I should have pulled up for that.
Porter dishes to Gortat. Fades and shoots. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. For Portland, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Sessions against Lillard. And
What the?
McCollum for 3.
Oh, I was about to say, why are you all the way out there?
On its way from Neal for 2. No
Damn it!
on that last second attempt there. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Wizards out front, leading by 4. From Portland, we're back in a moment.
Okay.
And a chance to hear from Bradley Beal. He came from a football family in St. Louis, but said his mother introduced him to the game of basketball at a young age.
She definitely put the ball in my hands. She's the one who taught me my form, my follow through, And still to this day, she yells at me if I miss a shot. So she's kind of a perfectionist, and she definitely taught me how to shoot. She can shoot it, and she still to this day thinks she can shoot better than me.
Maybe some other NBA players should be practicing with Bradley Beal's mom, because she has definitely honed something special into him.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, but I'm not sure some of the more delicate NBA egos could handle her trash talking them when she beats them in a game of horse. Bradley's not only got a special J, but he's got a pretty good disposition too.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start.
All right, I'm going to try to use more John Wall this quarter. Or actually,
they're not going to sit back and just take jump shots.
Shit, I should have given it to Nene.
Attacking the paint and getting to the rim.
That's who they are. They've been the aggressor early, attacking the hoop and getting into that paint.
So on the floor for Washington.
Okay, now I'm going to definitely try to use more of John Wall.
Oubre out there with Humphries. Then it's Nene in at the 5 down low. Now here's Henderson. Kicks it to McCollum. Shoots the 3. Can't get it to go. And Washington the other way now. They host the 76ers after this game. That'll be the first of 2.
No, that's not who I wanted to pass it to.
To the paint. Here's Nene.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than...
My God, I can't believe I got an excellent release on that.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Washington?
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence.
Oh, my gosh.
They've been distributing the ball. Really
Yep,
well
laugh it
too.
up.
I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
And Portland making a change here. Plumlee's checked in, and the shot is good. Here is Wall. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. And good on the basket. Book it. Wall's got the lead up to 5 now for Washington.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency.
Come on, Lillard. Oh, fuck. I hate when the ball bounces in front of them.
The defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance.
No, you don't.
Rejected by Wall. Here's Oubre. No luck.
Oh, come on, man.
Lillard with it. Now Beal defending. Lillard against Beal.
Damn it. That was good defense, so you have to give me that.
On the basket from Lillard.
That's the way to work the ball in close to the hoop, guys.
Now Wall. He kicks it to Beal. Dishes it to Dudley. To the wing on the left. 3 on the clock. Here's Oubre. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Let's take a look now at some numbers for Beal.
Somebody blocked him.
Averaged about 15 points a game last season. 4 rebounds.
Hopefully the battery doesn't die while I'm
Guys,
playing.
he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
And fellas, I would say he's been overachieving a little bit lately. Hopefully this is a sign of greater things for the future.
Wall passes to Beal. Knocked away.
Oh, what the? Oh, okay.
Now here's McCollum, covered by Wall.
Well, who the fuck do you guys want me to guard? You guys keep switching off of fucking people.
The Wizards with the lead. And Wall slams it home.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there. Because
What's his name? Oubre?
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. Here's Vonleh. And he goes up strong.
I've just barely went in.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high, fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
Now here's the next.
Beal, I would, but I already know the CPU would somehow manage to cut the pass off. That's why I didn't pass it to you, my boy.
Outside Wall.
Oh, just like that. Exactly my point.
Here's Henderson. So
Come on.
2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
A different look now for Portland. Chris Kaman has checked in for Plumlee. Davis comes in for Noah Vonleh, and it's Aminu in for Lillard. That one is no good.
Yeah, look, you'd like to take the lead on that possession, but at least he was able to tie the game up.
Oh, they switched. Come on. Oh, come on, Porter.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
And Aminu kicks to McCollum.
No, you don't. Get blocked.
They retain possession. Aminu with the bucket. And the Trailblazers lead by 2.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address.
Now, here is Gortat. Count that one. Gortat's got the game tied up here for the Wizards. Portland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Davis with a screen on Sessions. Here's McCollum. Rebound by the Wizards. Gortat's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Shot in game
No,
separated
don't
by
even.
5. Sessions dishes to Humphries. And the pass to Gortat. In the corner, Neal with it. Just 4 to shoot. Washington needs to get a shot off.
Oh, my God.
And here's McCollum. From deep three-point range, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. It's all tied in Portland. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Bradley, a nice flow to the offense tonight. What's been enabling you guys to get the rhythm going?
Just open looks and being aggressive. And, we were able to get to the basket a few times. The guys are knocking out open shots when we had the opportunity to. I mean, the shots are actually falling tonight, so that's all it is.
It's been pretty to watch, Bradley. Thanks for the time. Guys?
Thank you, Doris. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of the second half in the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And an exciting time of the year as the first game of the regular season is halfway through. The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. They only had a couple rough stretches, and as the first period came to a close, they had a 4-point deficit. The second quarter was a strong effort for them as they continued to battle, and they were able to close out the half in a good position. Shaq, how do you think the Trailblazers were playing?
Well, the low turnovers really stood out to me. They didn't get loose with it or make silly passes. Nothing was forced. They had a nice flow to the offense. Guys knew where to be on the floor. That's the heads-up style of play they need to bring in the second half.
Kenny, what's your take on Washington so far?
Well, it's tough to play on the road, and they overcame that. They were mentally and physically prepared for this game, but it hasn't been easy. They faced some intense play from a team on its home turf, but these guys didn't cave in. In fact, they fought back with some intensity of their own, successfully, in front of a very hostile crowd.
Just about time for the third quarter to get underway, and we'll see you again at the Horn.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out.
All right, let's try to pull ahead.
You have to like what we've seen so far from Damian Lillard.
And really, all of a sudden, he's becoming their best distributor, doing a great job of orchestrating their offense.
Greg, typically that's not the role he usually plays.
Oh, come on. And I mean, Gortat, and then he gets a flagrant.
Some plays today, and he's been able to do it to his credit.
Damian Lillard out there with Henderson. Then there's Al Farouk Aminu. Then there's Plumlee.
Oh, yep, that push.
In at the 4 slot. So that's who Terry Stotts starts the second half with. The Trailblazers shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. He's off on the first. So he comes up empty at the line.
He must be a low free throw shooter. Holy shit.
Henderson with the screen for Davis.
And it's our ball. Okay. Okay. I thought it was gonna be out on the nay.
The Wizards shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. Wall, that's good.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
Portland trailing here. Lillard outside.
Oh, shit. He's knocking that down.
Lillard's got 9. Clark, third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
Yeah, it's really been a bit of a tug of war. Back and forth we go.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Now, here is Gortat.
Oh, come on, Gortat.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Here's Davis. Tries again. Gortat.
Damn.
Out of bounds. Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession.
I'm pretty sure Portland just called the timeout because I know that wasn't me.
So timeout.
You guys know me. I don't call timeouts.
There we go, one more time. Give it up for your Blazer Dancers.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Wall against Lillard. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot.
Damn, I think Gortat was about to get posterized.
Lillard has been playing really well. He has 9 points, and his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
You know what? He's the catalyst. He's the reason why this team plays with such harmony. And if his passing continues, they are going to be dangerous.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
And
Ooh, oh, damn.
And that's a punch to the jaw. This game as tight as it can be, and he pulls something off that we might not even see in the All-Star game, Kevin.
But Clark, I don't.
Gortat, what are you doing, man?
Talk about putting something extra.
I'm surprised they didn't show a replay of that.
Way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled.
Oh, he gets knocked down.
Something like that at this.
And then he misses his shot.
No excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
There's Beal.
Come on, Bill.
It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that. And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
5 on the clock. It's Gortat with the drive, and down it goes.
I should have taken that shot with Wall when he was open. I don't know why I hesitated.
In the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Here's Davis.
What the fuck, Nene?
And send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created.
Ah, pissing shit.
Myers Leonard, he's checked in for Portland. McCollum comes in for Gerald Henderson. Chris Humphries has checked in for Washington. Porter comes in for Jared Dudley. There's Beal with.
Oh, that was a bad shot. Oh, no, it wasn't. Never mind. I take that back.
Assist by John Wall. Wall's got 4 assists in the game. Trailblazers leading by 4. Leonard with a screen on Wall. Fires for 3.
No way. I was about to say, no way. What the fuck is going on?
Really bungled that finish.
And Gortat kicks to Porter. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Wall, that's good.
I'll tell you what, they better tighten up that D on Wall. Otherwise, it'll be trouble.
Lillard outside. To the inside. Here's McCollum. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now. Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle, and maybe they're starting to just run out of gas a little bit.
Why are you God damn, if it's not Gortat, it's John Wall. Come on, man.
He has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
No one near Wall as he lets it.
Oh, my.
Quick look, no good that time. Now, here's Aminu. He's tightly guarded. Lillard misses.
Good. I'm glad he missed.
Usually been money from that range.
Corner shot.
Come on, Porter. Yeah, thank gosh.
Sinking right through off the back iron. Trailblazers leading by 3.
And if they're smart, they can hold it for the last shot.
To me, that's got to be the target. Make sure you manage the clock effectively so you do get the last shot.
Because Lillard's going to pass it. I knew it.
Near the 3-point.
No way. Oh, my gosh.
And that's a big bonus for him to end the quarter as he just reached the buzzer.
That's superb clock management there, maximizing every second of the clock in that situation. Well done.
We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the 4th quarter.
This is going to be a close game.
Wizards trail by 5. 4th quarter on the court for the Wizards. We've got Oubre. Nene is out there with Jared Dudley. Then it's Gary Neal. And it's Sessions in at the 1. The dish to Dudley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Plumlee with some nice D. And here's Portland. They host the Kings after this game, and that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. Plumlee with the screen. Keeman sets a screen for Henderson. Pass to Keeman. He used that pick to get in close. Keeman's got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for the Trailblazers. Now here's Sessions. Pass to Dudley. Lets it go.
Come on, Dudley. Thank you.
By Ramon Sessions.
Defensively, they can't afford to back off of him that much. You don't want to be giving up easy threes, especially at this stage of the game.
Here's Lillard. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one.
Dudley's shot is good.
Now
I guess we're going to play through Jared Dudley, I guess.
That kind of shot.
Trailblazers leading by 4. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. Lillard
Good defense.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them. No hesitation.
I'll take it. I wanted a slam dunk, but I will take it.
And bang, lobbed it right up there for him.
And he was ready for it, elevated, made the catch. You saw the result.
And you know what, though? I like the fact that he still chose that conservative finish there, just making sure he got the deuce.
And there's the foul to go on Jared Dudley. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Wizards making a switch here. Gortat's check.
Oh, my God.
Now, there's something for the top
Chris
10
Kaman
highlight
just
reel
fucking
right
did
there.
that to you
Layup is
guys.
just
Come
as
on,
sweet
man.
And as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
Here's Neal. Henderson defending. Neal passes to Gortat.
No, Gortat. Oh, okay.
Again with the bucket.
And tired legs affect you at the defensive end first, and that's what we're seeing here.
You called it, Greg. As much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
Henderson dishes to Lillard. And he banks in the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 4.
feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now, shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
The feed to Gortat.
Oh, come on, Gortat.
Trailblazers leading by 4. Aminu up top. He's covered by Sessions. Came in a screen. Here's Henderson. They get it again. Goes back up. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
They've been penetrating with a certain amount of ease, guys, just as much in this half as the first.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
Ed Davis is checked in for Portland. And then for Washington, Bradley Beal comes in for Gary Neal. And John Wall subbed in for Sessions. Offensive rebound.
Oh, why did that come out? Come on, man.
7 points for Nene.
Really good work on the interior. That is a critical 2 points there. That was an ideal scenario really for him. Point-blank range and also a size advantage.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're in front by 4. 1:29 left to play here in the fourth. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hi, Kevin. I was able to hear the advice Terry Stotts gave to his team during that last break. He said, listen, fellas, I know you're tired, but we can't coast. We've got to go harder. The win's in sight. We've got to...
Oh, shit. Oh, thank you.
Pretty inspirational stuff.
And
thank you, Bradley Beal. Oh, my gosh.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're up by 2. 1:19 left in the game. .119 left in the fourth. Lillard against Wall.
No.
By Wall. Beal with it.
Oh, come. No!
Lillard outside. And the shot counts.
Oh, and he fucking. Come on.
Somebody's really lit the fuse for Damian Lillard.
And free throw good from Lillard.
Now they're going for the jugular. A few more trips like that, and we might be able to see this one in the books.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. They trail by 5. 58 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
Is the ref going to inbound the ball eventually?
Shot from the inbound.
Oh, my God.
The Trailblazers have gone.
You guys are just not doing what I want you guys to do.
Final quarter so far. And Plumlee kicks to Lillard. Gortat with the block. Beal against Henderson. Beal the pass to Nene. Inside, here's Gortat. It falls! What a
that wasted so much time now.
Give credit work.
We're going to have to get like a fucking... If we get a stop, we're going to have to get a fucking open 3 or something.
Slow it down now.
Yeah, you got the lead. Burn some clock here.
Smart move.
Yep.
Plumlee, no luck.
Terrific job that time defending.
Fuck, I feel like I shouldn't have called a timeout.
Stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Washington calls timeout. They're down by 3. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Is what you're saying.
And there's still time left, so they don't necessarily have to go for the 3.
Oh, Dudley, why didn't you just run in?
I think the clock's a little short here for that. I mean, I'm not quite sold on the...
Oh, come on, Wall, you're wide open. You fucking bitch.
To try to tie this thing up based on...
Oh, my God, Wall, you were wide open for that 3 and you missed.
They can with the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
Beal from long range.
Oh, come on. What the fuck, dude?
To bring them within 1.
You know what? This is what I get for giving it to John Wall. John Wall literally had a nice... It wasn't wide open, but he had enough space to shoot that 3. I should have gave it to fuck. Nope, this game's over. Even if we do foul, there's only like 0.0 seconds left. This is ridiculous.
Ends with a big win by Portland in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as Clark, they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal.
Yep, and it might not be the way a coach would have drawn it up or wanted it to end, but these fans loved it.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Congratulations, Damian, on a nice win. What does this sort of game say about this team?
I think, first of all, it says that, you know, we got to learn how to keep a lead. We can't let teams put us in that position at the end of a game when we play so well. But I think it showed our composure, our ability to win the game down the stretch when the team had us on our heels in the closing minutes of a game, and we found a way to pull it out.
You certainly showed some toughness, Damian. Thanks for the time, guys.
All right, Doris, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark, Greg, and Doris, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And standing by for the post-game show, let's head over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Damian Lillard. He found his rhythm in the second half, and there was no stopping him then. He was locked and loaded.
He had a very nice night from the field tonight, shooting over 50%. That smooth, soft touch was working for him tonight. No matter how tight the D played him, he was still shooting it right in their face.
What I like most about Lillard is that you never see him play out of control. He's got a poise that not very many guys have, point guard or otherwise. And there's no question about his scoring ability. Just look at what he did tonight.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again soon.